What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are out offshore on the paddleboard. Boom, way out in the kelp beds. We're gonna fish for some calico bass, see if there's any yellowtail cruising around. So let's get back to fishing and see what we can get on. First cast up around the stringers here. Let's see what we got. Today might be like the first day I ever fall in the water. Definitely could fall in. Oh, we're on. Oh, that's a terrible sign. First cast, fish on. No, that's never good. Hopefully it's just some kelp. No, we got a calico in the grass on the first cast. Wham fish. Yeah, let's see if we can get him out. Come on, dude. I can see the calico on the kelp stuck right there. Oh, he just popped off. All right. Whew. All right. Is it better to lose a fish on the first cast than it is to get one and get skunked for the rest of the day? We don't want to have that kind of bad luck on our side, so. But we're fishing that 1/2 ounce or 3/4 ounce head. There's that 5-inch wham fish. Right now I've got a green with gold flake. Water's actually much dirtier than I was expecting. Inshore was crystal clear, so I thought it was gonna be nice and clear out here. So I went with the a little bit more natural look, but looks like it's pretty murky out here. So we'll see what we can do. Might have to change out to maybe something brighter. Loads of birds running south. That's not the direction I want them to go. I want them to be like diving right here. But that's just not how it works out. Looks like we got some kelp out 20 feet down. Let this guy sink for about 5 to 10 seconds. That was a hit. That's a fish on. Just kind of ticking above the kelp. First calico of the morning. Little guy. A little bit smaller than that first one that we hooked into on that first cast. I didn't think about this, how it's going to be to unhook fish out here with a big ass hook. All right, look at that. Pretty gold calico right in the morning on the paddleboard. All right, we got the full on bird section going on here. We had some divers, saw some breaking fish for a little bit. So just whip this bait under there and see who is hanging out. What is this, like a cormorant pre-work meeting? They'll hang out in the morning. They're like, all right, this is our game plan today. We're gonna get stretched out and ready right here and then get moving. There's a fish. Knew there had to be some calicos hanging around those guys. Another little calico right there. Right out where the cormorants were just at, so they've got to be there. Really pretty fish. Look at the golds and browns and everything on this guy. Chunky little stomach, fat. He's been eating good. So hopefully this is exactly what they're eating down there. Right off the surface. There we go. That's cool. A little bit of fight. Get off. he just getting cranked way in. A little better fish. This guy's skinny though. This guy did not eat his Wheaties this morning. I think he slept in a little bit. Nice fish. That's what we want. Keep the calicos coming. Wow, okay, there must be a school of small calicos over there. He's on now, definitely on. Oh, better fish. At least he feels like a better fish. Oh, come on, got here. Yeah, there we go. Boom, that's what we came out for. All right, guys, there's definitely some fish around us. I just watched a school of bait come by and a calico roll right up on it. I just hooked into this guy right here. Nice chunky calico. Look at that one. Well, screwed that one up, but I'm a little excited. So I haven't been out calico fishing in like a year. So let's get on some more fish because they're right here. GoPro. All right, whatever. All right, we got fish right here. There, we're back on, next cast. There we go. Just had to let it sink down to that school. Oh, and the calicos are just trying to steal it from each other. How madness. This is gonna be such an epic day. I mean, little guy right there. Let's get this guy back off because there's a bunch of fish right here. There we go. That guy ate right off the surface. Little guy. Oop, camera right did it. Boom! Nice, nice, nice. Almost bummed. I should have brought like the spinning rod with, I don't know, 15-pound braid and a 20-pound top shot with like a little tiny swim bait. Catch some of these smaller calicos, but I was worried about pushing through the surf this morning and having to deal with losing my gear, so decided on one rod, go with the heavier one, and just go for it. That's a nice calico. Oh, no. That was such a cool bite. I wish I had a polarized lens. Popped it off a piece of kelp. The bait jumped. Watched a calico come up and just smack the snot out of it, take it down, and he was going 100 miles an hour. I couldn't keep up on the hook set. Oh, that was such a cool bite. Oh. Damn. Ugh. There we go. Same thing, popped it out of that kelp. Bunch of little calicos. Oh, there's a big one down there. Oh man, there's a couple big guys down deep below this one. We're chasing them behind. I wish I had like a double rig for calicos. What's a weedless double rig? They would be on that right now. Come on, dude, go in the water. I can't bend over because I'll fall over. There you go. Now let's see if your friends come back. That's one right there. That's a little bit better. That's a decent calico. Let's see. Boom. Dude, we're getting into some. They are here. Just gotta weed through these smaller ones, I guess. All right, we are doing work on the calicos today. Check that out. Nice little calico. That's probably, I don't know, 2-pounder right there. Not as big as the other big one that I showed you guys, but I've seen a couple bigger ones down there, so I'm pumped to get back on some fish. Oh, this is so much better. Hadn't been out fishing in like a week or so. Was really feeling down about it, but turns out it's a good day to get out here. And it's Saturday, there's nobody out. All right, I still see calicos down this stringer, so we're just gonna keep fishing it. Why not? Oh, shoot, that was, I mean, right as I was like, I still see calicos. First cast, oh, I lost that one. Okay, lost that one, but you done messed up my bait. You know, there's fish still here. The bait's definitely getting jacked up. They're loving the wham fish. We're just gonna rig it sideways. I try to use my baits as long as possible, so I'm just rigging it sideways. Got one calico up there that's busting bait. Watch, let's see if we can get them to come up over the kelp. No. Okay, well, we're gonna trust. We're gonna tromps over that way. See what we can find. Oh, we're on. You can see the guy, you see the calicos up there like chasing the fish on the surface, so we just cast it over the kelp. When the fish gets stuck in the kelp, it'll just pull me that way, so I can go chase them down easier. Oh, tons of calicos below this thing. Whole bunch. He's got friends. All right, let's get you off quick, because there are tons of fish down here. And there were some big ones too. Look at that, they were just busting out here. Let's see if they're still out there. Just do a slow crank, let them come. Oh, just lost him. Oh, he's back on. He's on. Guys, you need to get out and calico fish out in freaking La Jolla right now. You will leave them biting. You will leave them biting. Guarantee it. No live bait needed. That is for sure. There are calicos everywhere. They are hungry. Wow. Let's see, I just saw some off this stringer up here. Oh, there's one. I told you I saw some. Oh, missed him. I watched him going down, See him eating it, see it going for. Oh, he's on. Oh, eat it. Come on. I can see them down there, but my bait's all jacked up. Oh, wow, there was a school of like 30 calicos. Just chased the bait out. 2 of them destroyed it, and then once they knocked the swim bait off the hook, they kind of stopped going for it, but they hit it like 3 times. Oh, how awesome. Let's just see who's out here. And we'll bump back into that kelp. Ooh, there was a bite. That was for sure a bite. Okay, you're bit. You're on. Okay. Just let him hang out with it for a second and freaking. He must be down in the kelp trying to get him out. Oh God, guys, please check this out. Oh, come on, don't lose yet. Oh, yes, boom, check that out. So sick. All right, guys, we cast it out in the middle where there were some breaking fish earlier and just hooked into this chunk of a calico. Look at this guy. Big fat stomach, big old knot head. Pumped. Such a sick day. Let's get more. Woo! Stoked. All right, we gotta break and bump in through the surf here. Let's see if we can do this without dying or losing all our gear. Everything's strapped down, but we're definitely gonna get wet. I didn't bring a towel. Definitely was hoping this wasn't coming through. Woo.